So, I know it's late, no one's probably watching this live stream, but I think we may have reached a breakthrough with the track in terms of the texture problems I've been having, which would be huge because it's been really annoying and really demotivating. But after watching a couple of the custom track creation tutorials again, I found a variation in one of them, and a step that I was not doing that, quote, messes up the textures. So we're gonna set all the textures the way I want them to look in game, and then we're gonna re-export the track. We're gonna kind of do the whole process of exporting and making the SCS file, and doing things slightly differently to see if we get better results, which would be pretty nice, to be honest. I'd like to get this, you know, up and running. Let's see if there's anyone still awake. Yeah. Okay. I don't need that and symbol. No, stop it. Okay. So that part's done. Next, it's time to do this part over here. These are not fun to do, but we'll do them anyway because we have to. Okay. Would be nice if it snapped, you know, super conveniently, but it doesn't. Sadly. Did that align on the edge? Yeah, it did. It just didn't do a very good job of it. I guess it's going to stay that way for now. Yeah, it's good enough. No. Position these textures, man. Some laggy stuff. Can we pin? Okay, pin to the corner. Good. Cool. Yeah, it worked. Okay, good. I can move it like that. Okay. I have a viewer who's watching this late at night. We got like the graveyard shift in terms of streams tonight, my dude. So if someone really wants to watch a custom track be created at, you know, 11:55 at night, then, you know, this is the stream for you. Okay. I just realized, well, that part's done. Now I have to do this, which is gonna suck. Unless I can sort of cheat by copy pasting, but we'll see how that works. So we're gonna select these three, right, and we're gonna put it over here. Can I rotate? No. Can I rotate the angle by clicking the rotate thing? No, wait. Put it there, yeah. Okay, rotate it. Okay, and now can I move it? Oh dear. That didn't quite work like I wanted it to. Now, why didn't it work is the question I want to know the answer to. That's weird that it's bugging out the texture like that. That's so funky. Whatever. It's kind of annoying that I can't do it like that. It's annoying you can't rotate it, which is whatever, but still. I was hoping I could cheat a little bit, but apparently not today. I guess that's good enough for now. Oh, because I can improve that still. Or is it this one that I can improve? Who knows? Yeah, it was that one. Alright, we're getting there, folks. Oh dear. It's so annoying sometimes. It just doesn't work. It's just annoying more than anything. Like, there really needs to be an easier way to do this. I can't believe that SketchUp doesn't have an easier way to do this. Or at least not a way that's easily found in the interface, which it kind of should be. This is a thing you'd think people might want to do often. Not necessarily everyone's designing a racetrack, but people are designing things that certainly, you know, have curves in them that need to share a texture. Can this not be a pain in the butt? Thanks. Thanks. Oh, dude. If you're able to hop in the Discord, I'm down. I'll hop in if you want to. Oh, crap. That didn't work. Not that I'm streaming anything remotely interesting, but I mean, you know. You never know. Oh no, don't zoom. No. Alright. I'll hop in general anyway, because you never know. Oh god, that didn't work. I'll have to do. Yay! It's mostly correctly textured. Alright, let's change the texture in that boost panel because solid colors appear as black in game and I don't want that. So, in model. So we're going to get rid of this. Oh no, we'll just edit it. We can just edit it. I don't know why it was using the... Like, what the hell? It should have definitely been using something else. Where is the folder I have? Ah, there it is. There. I mean, it looks a little dumb, but I don't really care. Can I rotate it, though? That looks marginally less dumb. Okay. Let's see. Bob, I don't know if you're still watching, but it's a meme. This track is a meme so far. Let's check out the wall texture to make sure it's all aligned properly. Why isn't it any of it aligned properly? Oh boy.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Welcome.
Wow,
It took forever for Discord to...
That sounds
open up.
about right. Yeah.
Like, the second you said,
Like,
hey,
the second you said, hey, you should join the Discord, I started opening
Oh.
up Discord.
Maybe
and it
my theory is it had an update.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
That would make a lot of sense.
How's it going, my dude?
How's it going, dude?
Well, it's surprisingly decent. I mean, considering, you know, everything. Considering life and
Yeah.
what it is, I mean, and the kind of meme that life is, it's not bad. Like, you know, I honestly don't have any complaints right now, man. I got money, I got a job.
Oh my god, money is so good.
Oh my god,
Right?
money is so good.
Are you still pushing carts? Or
Are you still
Oh, hell
pushing
yeah.
carts, or
It's
did
the best
you
job.
leave Inside?
It's the
Oh, you are?
Why is it the best
Why?
job? You get to screw around and do nothing the entire day. I mean,
Oh my God.
not really.
Oh my god.
But I just got Raven hired there.
Really? Oh my god. Like,
Really? Oh my god,
2 months
like,
or so ago, Raven
2 months or so
came
ago,
into Value
Raven
Village. We had
came
a
into
great
Value
talk.
Village, and we had a
Oh, yeah.
great talk.
Yeah, I got him hired there, which was great. What on earth? I don't know what's going on here. Can I edit the texture, please, game? That'd be great. No? No. Okay. The Thanks. Cool. It hates me. Whatever. Oh, I know why. Because that's a curved wall.
Wow.
And it doesn't like to... It probably doesn't like that. Yeah, there we go.
We had a
customer today that didn't leave until half an hour after we closed.
I know your pain.
It was so bad.
It was so bad.
I know that pain. I know it so well.
And she kept talking about how
she was buying clothes for homeless people
Oh,
that do drugs.
A likely story.
Likely story.
Likely story.
Now you're just here to piss us the fuck off.
No, this isn't even like the first time
she's done this. She does it all the time. And she's like, oh, I didn't hear any announcement. You guys should have
We
said
did.
Yeah, we do.
We do. We say it like 3 different times.
Ready? Good evening, Fred Meyer shoppers. The time is now 10:55, and in 5 minutes, your Lacey Fred Meyer store will be closed for the evening. At that time, we'll be closing and locking all the doors in the store, except for those in the grocery department. We ask that you please bring all final purchases to the front register at this time. Thank you for shopping at Lacey Fred Meyer, and have a wonderful night. That is the speech we make 5 minutes before we make that speech. 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes when we close, and 5 minutes after we close.
That is so similar.
That is so similar to the one we
call.
Well,
when you close nightly, you know, you memorize that speech. It comes engraved in your head.
Our store is much smaller than
Fred Meyer, so it must suck trying to make sure everyone's out of.
There's this one night where this homeless dude wouldn't leave, and do you know who Roger is?
Oh my god.
No.
Rip.
No.
He had the hook.
The hand.
Yes.
The hook for the hand. Oh yeah.
Oh,
I do know him.
So this one night, this dude will not leave the store. Right? He will not get out. And he's like hiding in apparel, and Roger comes over. It's like 25 minutes after we've closed, and Roger comes over and is like, "Dude, we're closed. You need to get out." And the guy's like, "I'm not getting out, you old man. You can't get me out of this store." And Roger just like stands up, grabs the guy, and is like, "Get the fuck out of my store." And the guy's like, "Boy, oh man, I can beat you, beat your ass." And he starts walking out. You know, and Roger's like holding his arm, and the guy eventually frees himself from Roger, and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck, man? You know, why are you kicking me? Oh, you can't fight me." Roger's like, "Get the fuck out of my store! Get the fuck out of my store!" Just like as he follows him out the door, and the guy's like, "I can beat you up, old man." Roger's like, "I'm off at midnight. Meet me in the parking lot." Dude didn't show. Dude was scared.
Roger is a boss. What a baller.
Roger can beat anyone if he chooses. Roger was a cop.
I don't doubt it.
Roger was a cop back in the day, man. You know, you gotta be ready for the worst. Roger is, he's great, dude. Like, he's legit the best boss ever. It doesn't get much better than having Roger as your boss. It's just one of those stories they'll never leave. I'll remember that forever. It's like, it'll be like, I will tell my grandchildren, I remember what my first job at Fred Meyer. I had a boss named Roger. He had a hook on his hand. You know, he had a hook instead of a hand. He was my boss, and oh man. He's not technically my boss. He's the assistant manager. But still. Still, like, come on. Well, he's not my boss, but he's the one that I see the most because I work late shift.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But still, you don't get better than Roger, my dude.
I mean,
Solid
Village has some pretty
good
managers,
I believe
managers, but I'll say
I believe it. But you don't have the Roger.
We don't have Roger.
We don't have Roger. Roger sounds pretty great.
If you ever talk to him, he is pretty great.
Yeah, I always see him.
I always see him, and he always.
Oh God! Everyone comes to the store. Everyone who comes to that store knows who Roger is. You know, a cashier can be out on a leave of absence for 9 weeks and nobody will notice. If Roger's out for like 5 days and like, hey, where's Roger?
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
This guy, right? used to go hunting in Wyoming, where he's from, right? And he would shoot the deer, right, with his left hand, because he's right-handed, but he doesn't. But that's where his hook is. So he shoots the deer left-handed with the gun, walks up to it, puts the knife in it, right? Sticks a knife in it, and then grabs the deer with his hook through its jaw and drags it.
Oh, fun.
This is Roger. That's who Roger is. You don't fuck with Roger. Unless you want to die.
Oh my gosh, Okami comes out today.
Oh my gosh, Okami comes out today. Okami HD, and I can't
That
wait.
sounds like a weeb game.
It is a weeb game.
Okay,
It
I
is
assumed
a weeb
so.
game, and it's the
I
best
assumed it was a
weeb
weeb game. Not to be confused with Weeb.
Yeah.
Nintendo Weeb.
Yeah. It
That sounds like a great console that you'd probably buy.
I would.
I would. It only has anime dating games.
Oh
That's the only thing on
my.
it.
The Nintendo Weeb. Reminds me of those rip-off consoles like the Nintendo Nintendo V.
Yes, those are always so
Yes,
good.
those are always so
We get a few of
great.
those.
We get a few of those. There's quite a few of those that come to
I'm not
Valley Village.
surprised. What don't you get through there?
I don't know.
Like, you had a
I don't know.
GTX 750 Ti that I wish I hadn't missed out on.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that was.
Oh,
pretty
I'm gonna
crazy.
bank on the fact that my brother doesn't watch my live streams ever, or the VODs, and tell you that he got I bought him a GTX 1050 for Christmas.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay, I was gonna buy him an RX 560, right? That was my first choice. Then I found out that AMD is currently, I think, going through a lawsuit because they downgraded the 560 without telling anyone.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
And so I was like, nope, fuck that. So, nope, no RX 560 for Gabriel.
Oh well.
Oh well.
At least he's got a.
At least he's got a.
What
what is it called?
What manufacturer?
What manufacturer?
Zotac, hell yeah.
Zotac, hell
It was the
yeah.
cheapest 1050. It was the okay. I got the second cheapest one. I got the one that isn't like super. I got the second lowest clock speed one because I know you can just overclock out of the box. But I didn't. I decided. I opted to not go for the super cheap one. The one I went for the one that was 120, not the one that was 109.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A good choice.
That's probably a good choice.
It'll do exactly what he needs it to do. Mind you, he had a 960, but it died, which is why I'm buying him a new graphics card in the first place. The 960 was perfect for what he does. It was able to max out every game and get 60 FPS in every game he played. The GTX 750 that he's stuck with right now because his graphics card died cannot quite do that.
But this new one was gonna just.
But this new one is gonna just like a.
Well, a 960 versus a 1050, they're basically the same in terms of raw compute performance. You know.
Versus,
yeah.
So,
I guess. But
it's not a downgrade that he'll. It's not a downgrade, but the point is, it's an upgrade over the 750 he's been stuck with.
Yes.
Yes.
So I got my computer.
So I got my computer working, like I said, but I'm really sad because the case I got had like zero cable management. So my cables are just like everywhere, and it looks.
Did you see that I went and got the RAM upgrade and finally cleaned up my computer a bit?
I did see the RAM.
I did see the RAM. That was pretty.
Yeah,
nice.
I got the RAM that matches the color scheme, my dude.
I want to get a.
What is it called?
You want
some RGB RAM?
It's some RGB
No,
RAM.
no,
I know.
no,
RGB
no,
trash.
no, Linus Tech Tips, no.
My computer is so RGB.
My computer is so RGB. And
I mean,
love
mine's
it.
fairly RGB, but like, right? Okay, I'll admit, for the Christmas season, I changed, like, my keyboard has individual key backlighting, so the numbers and letters are green. Everything like spacebar, shift, enter, caps lock, all those keys are red, and the F keys, the function keys, are white.
Hell yeah.
And then my
Hell
computer
yeah.
case itself, the fan on the back of the radiator for the liquid cooler, and the graphics card's LEDs are red, and the case LEDs are green. Right? But normally the whole thing is just orange.
Yeah.
But
It's the
G skill RGB RAM because I currently only have one
Right.
stick of RAM, and I think it's causing really bad lag on my.
it might
computer.
do that depending on what you're trying to do, because single channel. But
So-
the reason I told you to go single
So-
channel is so the upgrade was easier later.
Yes. But
Yes.
it's very.
It's very. It's strange because after I wake it up from
it'll
sleep mode,
just, like, work for,
it'll
like, 5
just
minutes,
work for like 5 minutes,
everything just
and then
stops for
everything
10
just
seconds
stops
or
for
5 seconds.
10 seconds
And
or
it'll go
5
back to normal
seconds,
for
and
5
then it'll go back
minutes,
to normal for
stop
5
for
minutes,
5
and then
seconds.
stop for
Completely
5
nothing
seconds.
can be done.
Completely
It just
nothing can be
does that
done,
until I
and it
restart
just
the
does
computer.
that until I restart the
Doesn't
computer.
sound like that. Just sounds like a problem with sleep mode. And what I would just recommend is not turn the computer off.
I've figured that out finally.
I've figured that out finally.
For example,
yes.
I have not restarted my computer in a month.
is
It
it?
just
Oh,
stays overnight. It just stays on.
I really like my computer.
I really like it, my computer over the winter, because if I'm ever cold, I'll just put on some 3D intensive thing.
I mean, if it draws as much power as a small space heater, so your parents could get mad at you for drawing too much power because you just say, well, it draws the same as a space heater.
Yeah.
Which makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense when you consider how much heat the thing puts out. Especially with an AMD computer, you don't have. Do you have Ryzen or Intel?
Yeah, Ryzen.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
5.
Ryzen.
Yeah,
7,
yeah, that
5.
makes. Yeah, AMD is known for heat. You know.
I still have
the stock cooler on my.
Hey, you know, you can actually get a decent overclock with the. Do you have the Wraith cooler?
I am not.
Yeah, that's it.
You can get
Yeah,
a decent overclock with that thing. You know.
But I have a beefier cooler. I just
am too afraid to mess with stuff because you have to unscrew things from the motherboard in order to get it.
I can probably help you with that. I do actually have experience with installing a Ryzen what's it called, heatsink, because I did it for my buddy when I built him his computer, which is he has a Ryzen 3 computer, and it's really actually okay. Well, when he had a budget of literally $800. He had a budget of $800, and I think that a Ryzen 3, 8 gigs of RAM. No, we actually had him at 16 gigs of RAM.
Aw, dang.
He wanted
dang.
RAM over anything else. Like, he wanted RAM
Why?
because he is a it's Raven. He's a power Linux user, and that RAM he can really benefit from that extra RAM. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Like, if it was just like some
if it was just like some
I'd be like, why that's a weird
schmo,
thing.
I'd
But
be like,
Raven,
why that's a weird thing.
trust
But
Raven,
Raven,
knows what he's doing.
I trust
yeah,
Raven.
and then
knows
so
what
we
he's
got
doing.
him. Yeah, basically his computer was cheapest, the second cheapest motherboard. We wouldn't go cheapest anything. The second cheapest motherboard that supports overclocking, which ended up being like an MSI Tomahawk unit, with red lights on it, which was perfect because he likes the colors red and black. And I was like, cool. And then so he overclocked his Ryzen to like his Ryzen 3 to 4.5 gigahertz. We got an Corsair H100i liquid cooler for his overclocking because that was something he wanted to do. He was going to cheap out on the CPU and got a Ryzen 3 1200 and then just overclock it.
I need a liquid cooler.
I have a liquid cooler in my computer, but it's not power. Like, it's good enough to get like a slight overclock. But I remember when I had this thing at 4 gigahertz, it technically was stable at 96 degrees.
I love that. Technically stable.
Okay, it would stay at 4 gigahertz, but the CPU would cook at 96 degrees, which is exactly as hot as the CPU is allowed to run before the computer will thermal throttle. So, I opted to not do that. I didn't want to kill my 6-core 12-threaded Xeon. I thought that'd be a bad idea.
Probably a good thing.
Probably a good thing you downgraded.
Yeah. Well, I kept it stock speed because 2.8 gigahertz is perfectly sufficient right now. Like, I have no trouble with that at all.
I'm really disappointed in this case.
Because did I tell you the story of why I have my case?
No.
That I have.
Okay, so I ordered all my parts on Amazon,
and everything came the day it was supposed to. But my case was delayed a week, so I was just gonna have to have those parts without a case.
Right.
So I could not build. So what I ended up doing was just canceling my case and going to
the local computer shop.
the local
Dimension,
computer
yeah.
shop, Fourth Dimension, getting a case.
I just
grabbed the first case I saw because I didn't really have much time
for
before I had to go clock onto work.
But it's
really small.
I have like maybe like 2 inches.
I have like maybe like 2 inches left from just
2 inch of space for my
2 inch of space for my graphics card to the front of the case. Like it just barely fits everything
Right.
in.
And so I'm like, I
wanted water cooling and everything, but there's literally no way I could fit any of that in here. So I'd have to get a new case, and I'm
You
real
should
bummed
have
out
waited,
about
my
that.
dude.
But I mean,
Should have waited.
waiting's for chumps.
Waiting's for chumps. Just get a second case.
I also had to go get a computer.
I also had to go get a computer, a motherboard speaker.
Jeez.
What? It's perfect, dude.
It's perfect, dude. Help me diagnose.
My
all
computer has a
problems.
motherboard speaker, but it's not really used because it has a 2-digit LED display on it.
What?
And it displays postcodes on there. So, like, I have 2 of this mother... Okay, so, like, I think in February, right, I bought this motherboard. It's the Gigabyte X58A-OC motherboard. It's from 2008, right? It came out with the i7-920. And it was, like, the first mainstream motherboard to support overclocking. And it had every feature I wanted. Right, it's got it's orange and black first of all, which was big, but it has USB 3. It has 8 SATA ports, which is what I was looking for, and it had 6 RAM slots, DDR3 1600, which means I could easily find RAM for it, and then socket LGA 1366, obviously, tons of fan headers, you know, it's everything, right? The only downside is it has 1 USB 2.0 header, so I'm getting a it's who makes it? Oh god, there's a company that makes the basically it's an internal USB 2.0 header hub, so you can connect more things, I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
And unfortunately, it only has 4 USB 3.0 ports on the back, and then no internal header. So what I'm doing is I'm buying a PCI Express expansion card so I can use my front panel USB 3.0. Anyway, about the board, it was either it was great. It was either for $250 I buy the board by itself, or for $330 I buy the board with a 6-core 12-threaded Xeon and 8 gigs of RAM. It was like, no shit.
Wow.
What do I do in this scenario? So, obviously, being not dumb, I bought the one with the CPU, right? Which is great. Then July comes around, right? And we're going on vacation, and my aunt messages me on my uncle's behalf because he doesn't have Facebook. And he's like, so he was saying that he has this old computer that he built back in like 2010 that he found in the back of his closet and he's getting rid of it. He's like, you want to know if I wanted it? I'm like, sure, what's in it? She's like, I have no idea, so we'll just leave it in the living room for you when you come by because they weren't going to be home. I'm like, okay, cool. I come in. The computer has an i7-960, 24 gigs of RAM, two Radeon HD 6850s, and ready, the exact same motherboard. I was like, wow, if I'd waited 3 months, I could have not paid for this, but whatever.
But now you have two beefy.
Oh yeah, so now my secondary computer in my room, right, that my friends get to use when they come over, the 24 gigs of RAM that was in it died in a power surge. So rip the RAM, but everything else lived. So currently,
RAM is what.
RAM is what breaks.
Anyway,
Wow.
it currently has one of those Radeons because the other one is in a computer giving to my cousin that has a Core 2 quad and 8 gigs of RAM. So my secondary computer is better than many people's primary computers. It's got an i7-920. It's got 6 gigs of RAM, that motherboard, a 1,000 watt power supply.
God damn. That's a bit overkill.
Well, okay, it's what came with it. It's a fully modular one. And a 500 gig hard drive. It's pretty good. And soon it'll have an SSD when I get around to that.
I've slowly just started
cannibalizing all the hard drives in this house. Because I have
currently I have
one terabyte hard drive, one 250 terabyte hard drive, and one 250 gigabyte hard drive, and one 250 gigabyte SSD, and I still have 2 more hard drives I can just throw in this computer because the storage, I'm just filling it up too quickly.
Steam is just like
stealing all the storage.
You just gotta get like, do you have an SSD for your boot drive?
Yeah, but it's like a really shitty one.
It's the cheapest SSD I could find.
What is it? Is it ADATA?
It's a SanDisk.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
SanDisk.
As long as it isn't too shitty.
But oh my.
So the internet. This
doesn't have Wi-Fi, obviously.
Right.
So the internet solution I've had to do
is use the power line Ethernet that you showed me years ago. And it is so unbelievably slow. It takes actual days to download a single game.
Yes.
I never had that problem with the.
Because I got like the cheapest
version, so it like has really low frequency.
Oh god.
But I'm getting a
Wi-Fi Bluetooth thing in the mail soon.
I would just buy a really long Ethernet cable.
Well, I can't
make that go. I can't put that on in the house.
Also, that's still
probably more expensive than the Wi-Fi card.
Maybe. I mean, Ethernet cable's cheap if you buy it in bulk and just crimp it yourself, which is really easy to do.
But that doesn't give me Bluetooth.
But that doesn't give me Bluetooth, and I really wanted Bluetooth.
I used Bing rewards points to buy a $5 Amazon gift card, and then use the $5 Amazon gift card to order a $3 Bluetooth dongle, and it arrived 6 months later.
Wow.
But it works. It works really well, surprisingly. It was the product that I received. Like, it was the product that I purchased, which I was shocked. I thought I was going to get something totally different. And, yeah, it was pretty good.
Did you get anything good on the,
No, I didn't buy anything. I strayed away from the internet that day. I didn't want to burn my money on stuff.
There was a
Samsung curved monitor that's normally $300 down to one. It was like $150 or something.
I love it. And
I love it so much. It's so good.
Now, I wish I had decided on a GTX 1050 on that day, because I could have bought the Zotac GTX 1050 I was looking for $99.
Wow.
I thought so.
Wait, did you watch the Game Awards?
Game Awards at all?
So they had
a sponsorship by eBay sponsoring used graphics cards.
What are the chances that those are going to last?
More than a week?
Sometimes fairly high. I've actually been scouring that because I'm realizing that a GTX 980... Oh, God. Okay, hang on. XSplit is doing XSplit things, and I don't like it.
Why does it use XSplit? Why not OBS?
Because OBS literally doesn't work. It crashes every time I load it, and I can't update it. And if I reinstall it, it doesn't fix the problem. I run OBS, and it crashes. It's great.
Weird.
And then back when I did actually have it work, it only recognized my capture card like 20% of the time. So then I end up restarting it, trying to get it to recognize my Elgato, and then it wouldn't work. XSplit works 100% of the time.
Except for all the times it doesn't work.
But I haven't had a single problem with it yet. Other than stuff being hidden behind a paywall, which I really don't care.
It's just Pirate Bay. Cool.
That's not how XSplit works.
Oh, is it not? Oh.
It's a subscription-based thing.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
If I, like, I don't know, if like years in the future I'm still streaming, then maybe the $200 for the lifetime license will be worth it. But, not yet. So, you ready to not have net neutrality?
Oh, yay.
Maybe soon it won't matter that your Powerline Ethernet adapters suck, because the internet won't go faster anyway.
Yeah, woo.
Thanks, Edgit Pie.
I love that thing on Reddit for like a day. It was like for a week. Every day the same guy would post an image of Andre Pie, just with his head slightly bigger.
Yes.
Every day it would just get slightly bigger. And it's just the funnest thing for like a week, and then sadness.
Right now, my favorite Reddit thread is me IRL. Like,
oh yes,
the horrible memes. You know, like Snake and Josh, or the one that's just Josh. It's just a horrible paint Photoshop of Drake being kind of the picture. It's just Josh. It's like, oh no, this is bad. Oh, this is bad.
I got an email from our senator today, not today, it was this week, being like, I support net neutrality and you should vote for me.
My God.
I'm like, cool, I'm glad you're reaching out to the community, but whatever.
Holy crap, the textures are correct. Except
No,
they're upside down, but it's correct.
They're correct, but they're wrong, but they're correct.
But that's way better than they were earlier, which was way worse. They were way worse earlier. This track looks vaguely acceptable now. Woo!
Does the online Mario Kart thing, does that work with the Dolphin? Do you know?
No.
It doesn't? Lame.
No, because Dolphin is too inconsistent.
Does it work with any emulator?
No.
No.
You must have an original Wii or a Wii U and have a copy of Mario Kart. Which I believe you have my copy of Mario Kart still.
I believe I do. Because I think it's still in the Wii U.
Because it loaded on your Wii U, unlike my Wii. I did buy another copy of the game, though.
Well, why did you do that?
Because I was starting to have problems with my second disc, so I bought a third. So it happens when you play, 14, 15,000 hours of one game.
Yep.
Oh, I just realized there's a huge glitch on this track that I wasn't thinking about. Alright, time to grab the Magic Cruiser. There's a huge shortcut because I didn't make the, there's like a wall, right? And then there's grass on top of it, and I didn't consider the fact that you can still drive on it. So, there's a huge ultra shortcut right now on my track, and it's great. What a meme. So now, we're going to use this ultra shortcut to our advantage in my time trial, and I'm going to break my own track. Are you watching it to see the meme?
I am not watching it. I've opened it up just to see this.
Alright. So you notice how to the left or to the right of the starting line, there's that kind of yellow and orange brick wall with grass on top of it? Yeah, you can drive on that if you use the trick ramp at the end of the lap.
Okay, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Like the random Luigi statue in the middle that I didn't put there. It's just an object that happens to be placed.
It just showed up.
No, it's It's an object. I used Luigi Circuit's track file to make this, and I haven't finished cleaning up the files yet. And it just happens to be right there, which is funny because it appears right in the middle of that turn. Anyway, here we go. See? So in theory, all I have to do is this. And the lap will count. In theory. Who knows what will happen in practice. Oh, it didn't count. How interesting. I may not have gone far enough this way for it to count. Well, let's try it now. Yep, now it counted. Meme shortcut.
Oh my god. Do you like Wind Waker? The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker?
I remember playing it, the HD remake, and enjoying it, but I never finished it.
I was playing the original yesterday. Oh my god, the text speed makes me so mad.
Is it too fast?
At one speed, there's no way to speed it up, and it's so slow.
Oh god. So what you do is you play it in Dolphin and increase the Dolphin speed to 200%.
I was playing it in Dolphin. I was hoping there was one of those cheat things to be like, press B to mash through text, but there wasn't. I don't want to just make Dolphin 200% because that means like tweaking files and things. Not files, but settings.
So right now, if you look at the track, my Mario Racing signage on the edge of the track is currently upside down, and the Mario Kart logo on the finish line is also upside down.
Oh, it is.
Not sure why, but okay. We'll have to fix that later.
Gosh, Nintendo, just the best. Hates the modding communities, but has games for the best modding. It's the best.
It really doesn't get better than Mario Kart Wii for mods.
I mean, some Smash Bros. Mods are pretty great.
I just realized I don't have a skybox. So it's literally just the default orange with the sun. I think this track would be better if I added a real skybox. Like, you know, Luigi Circuit's skybox. Ooh, maybe I can make my own skybox. That'd be interesting.
That's gonna be garbage trash memes. I just know it.
Oh, obviously. Now it'd just be a generic sky.
Just like a 4K image of the sky, and then you look at the sun. It's like a face.
Oh, that's right. I haven't created pathing for the CPUs. What other things should I add to this track? There's a random stadium on the side. But half the track has just nothing. Right? So, like, if you look at the stream in the 3D modeling, what it actually catches up to you, there's a giant cone tree, and then there's the track, and then there's absolutely nothing. What should I do?
I don't know. I don't know what's in the game, so I couldn't.
But I can create anything. This is a custom track. I can do whatever I want.
Make SpongeBob. I don't know.
Fuck that.
That would be amazing if you did it, but that would.
You know, I've been thinking about like a SpongeBob themed custom track where you drive through Bikini Bottom.
Hell yes, dude. That would be so dope.
That'd be a cool track. But that's something I'll work on. My skills are a little better. For now, I want to make this generic track. Make it more generic.
If it's generic, then it's got to have, like, I don't know, mushrooms are pretty generic.
I mean,
Mario Kart.
Yeah, but I don't see where I could integrate mushrooms on this track. What else could I, like, I'm just thinking, like, scenery.
Yeah, see, well, I mean, you could use the mushrooms for scenery, but... No, how about... I'm not very creative. I'm not good at these kind of things.
Just trying to think.
Speaking of SpongeBob, I want to go get that SpongeBob game you keep playing, because it looks fun.
BFBB, it is fun. Even just for casual playing, it's great. Speedrunning? I mean, I'm getting okay, but I'm losing patience.
What is the speedrun community website thing? It's Speed Demos Archive. No, that's not it.
Speedrun.com?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Not Speed Demos Archive.
Speed Demos Archive is video. Whatchamacallit? What is that game's hit run? An hour and a half. Wow, that's...
For what?
For Simpsons Hit Run all story missions, which is something I want to kind of learn, but...
Mario Kart Wii, 100, or not 100%, I don't think that's a category. 100 Mario Kart Wii, all 150cc Grand Prix. There's a... Actually, maybe there is a Mario Kart Wii 100%. Let's find out. Speedrun.com. Alright. Mario Kart Wii. Oh, right. It wants Mario and Kart to be separate words. There we go. Oh, there is a 100%. The 100% category is the world record is 7 hours and 8 minutes for Mario Kart Wii 100%.
7 hours? Wait, what?
For Mario Kart Wii 100%.
Wow, that's pretty ridiculous. Okay, wait, is this game actually on PC? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh yeah, free download. That is super sketchy. Not happening.
Oh yeah. How much sketchier can you be?
Oh my god, and now the website's trapped me on there. Oh god, I'm affected by a virus. Okay,
Sure you are.
Oh, this computer probably has like a million viruses already on it. The other day, so I was just downloading games off of Steam, and like, I don't know what happened. Everything on what am I trying to say? All my games, I had like 20 games downloaded, instantly uninstalled. Not only from the computer I was currently using, but my other computer that had Steam installed.
Rip,
all
dude.
the Steam games were uninstalled from it as well. For no reason. I could not figure out what happened. Hello?
Hello.
What happened?
I'm just looking through stuff and concentrating.
Okay. There's just silence. I'm freaking out a bit.
Silence. SpongeBob cheat percent.
This game is too expensive. It's $70 and I don't want to buy it.
Rip, dude. Well, I just like learned some huge things about that track's texturing problem, which was a problem that had been making me very mad for a while. I'm gonna call it good for live streaming right now.
Okay. Let's go.